I feel this like we
May not work in this bitch.
we were talking the other day, and I had did like a little tarot card reading just to like see, you know, like, hey, what's up? And it was like everything was good. Boom, 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 boom. Every card, every like.
You mess with those?
A little bit.
Yeah.
But you know, I used to not really fuck with that kind of shit, the witchcraft and all that kind of shit. Cause you know, my daddy's a fucking preacher. So like, I was like, okay, I'm not trying to.
Baby.
I'm not.
Harvey Lee coming in and fit you with the fucking RKO out of nowhere.
So I used to not really fuck with that kind of shit because I'd be like worried, like, oh, am I gonna get like possessed or some crazy shit? But like as time has gone on, I've become more spiritual, and I think
he wears a lot more flannels.
I do wear a lot more flannels.
Grabs his dick in the morning.
I earned the right to wear this many flannels by being a dyke for so long. So.
That's what I told this boy used to slam back in the day. I'm like, damn, pull over. Yo,
they all know.
This motherfucker was convincing girls that didn't know if they liked dick or not, but that motherfucker was right in that gray area, killing it.
No,
fucking show up to the studio with a bad. I'm like,
I think the cool thing about me was like anybody really like I pulled dudes and chicks, and I wasn't even trying.
I pissed this lesbian off on Saturday at the lounge because well, so to like preface it, like
you're talking about who you are right now.
So she was like, she's like known to like hit on my girl and shit like that, right?
I've heard of this girl.
Well, okay.
She's infamous for doing it in the bar all the time, right?
Could be.
She had hair like her.
No, a little bit longer. Yeah. Okay. So we'll talk afterwards. So anyway, so she goes in and then she's just like, oh hey, like I didn't see you there to my girl, right? And then she's there just like chatting and shit, and then she's like, she goes, I hope you don't mind me talking. Nah, go ahead, I don't give a fuck. And then so we're there just hanging out and stuff, and I start chatting with her and stuff, and then I was like, so what you been up to? She's like, oh, I have a kid. And I was like, what happened? Too many nights of Bud Light? Because I know she's a lesbian, right? And then she was like, actually, she goes, I pay to get artificially inseminated. Yeah. And she goes, so you really shouldn't judge a book by its cover. And I was like, I was fucking joking.
I was making a joke.
If you're gonna get a load busted in you, it better be fun.
And then she goes, I go, well, I like to joke a lot. And she goes, oh, I know. She goes, I've seen your show. like not funny, motherfucker. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, okay, bet. Yeah, I was like,
she was coming in hot.
Yeah, she was.
I feel like people wait for chances like that to be able to play the victim. You know?
Yeah.
There's too many people like that nowadays, and I think they're all pussies, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, just what's it called? Just for that way of saying it, like grab your nuts and just
fast.
Yeah,
grab it up. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, good
bitch.
point, right?
Don't be soft.
I'm sad. I be talking shit about my shit. I'll bust you in your shit.
Yeah.
You hear me? So I'm fucking vulnerable. I'll show you I'm fucking sad. Or when I show up, but I'll make fun of me for it, bro. Because I went through that shit already. I'm gonna bust you in your shit for everybody that's like me. For this motherfucker.
I just make them.
And I'm not a douchebag. Fuck fighting. It's fucking stupid. It's gay. You make me look.
I try to make them feel uncomfortable. Like, you know, like when guys talk shit to me like online, they're like, easy. I'm like, I am easy, baby.
Oh,
come show me, daddy.
What did you say? Oh, I'm gonna peg you.
That shit makes them so uncomfortable, bro. They're like, nah, dog, don't talk to me like that.
You get a lot of hate or what?
Oh, yeah, like
really?
I mean, yeah,
for
yeah.
what?
So sometimes like if I'm like online, like
you better not be telling me who the
I
fuck
guess
it
like
is, 'cause I'll swear.
my voice naturally.
I'm gonna show with 2 Billy Goats and a F-150.
I just talk like a higher. I mean, my voice goes a lot deep, but I don't. I'm not gonna talk. Like
Larry Johnson, come on down to Sharky Stevenson's Reynolds.
But, you know, we're
shipping out boats, rafts, Tamagotchis.
Yeah, yeah. I just think I just talk in like a naturally higher tone. So sometimes people online will be like, "I fucking boy, girl, or whatever," and I'm like, "Cool."
Yeah.
I do have a, you know.
Yeah.
If you want to come.
Quick story about this.
Do you want to? You know.
Fuck.
Do you want to? Send the Addy.
First day I meet this dude, right? Whitney and Eli were both like, yeah, you should record Kai. Yeah, yo, that's what we call it. Right, so, right.
Yeah.
So like,
my first rap name.
And they said, I was like, hey, your sister's coming over. I told Eli, he's like, all right, bro, just heads up, man. Like, he different, man. She different, whatever, right? Just, oh, yeah. I'm like, it's all good, bro. Like, I'm a fucking weirdo. Like, we're good. Like, just, let's vibe, right, bro? Shows up. Over ecstatic, like right. I love energy. Most people get uncomfortable when people are like over ecstatic, over zealous, right? Motherfuckers just juice, and I'm like, blah.
I was ready to fuck that mic up.
Yo,
I was like, put me in the booth.
What was it called?
Put me in the booth right now in this gang.
Yo,
yeah.
This motherfucker.
Yeah, that freestyle went hard.
Said I'm rapping on behalf of Whitney, my mentor, on Eli's walked in and like just chip on shoulder, bow, just.
I thought it sucked. And then Chase was like, "Bro, what the fuck is that?"
I didn't even. When I clicked record, didn't know his name.
Yeah, he was like, "What the fuck
like,
was that?"
Right, just be like, that's right. But I was also because of Xanax. So I mean, I was focused. You wouldn't have known.
We were both like, I didn't know your name either. I was going to someone's house. Like
the same night though, I didn't know his name.
Put me on the mic.
Had what quarter of weed? I was like, hey, you don't know weed, bro? And you were like, you didn't even know my name, Chase. You gave me a quarter of weed. I was like, yeah. I was like,
oh, we bonded because like after everybody would be like, you know, off doing whatever the fuck, I'd be like, hey, are you sad? You'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, me too.
Do you want to fucking eat some habanero peppers and take
like,
pocket shots? Maybe?
Cry together in the corner.
Yeah, let's go watch the cornfield. You fucking gay.
You
Shooter.
don't like. so
Episode.
you know, like I know who you are, but like I never really like conversated you a whole lot. But you don't strike me as somebody that would get pissed off if somebody were to refer to you as a woman or mistakenly call you.
I
like,
mean,
I don't know how you could.
It depends, right? Like,
Right.
it depends on what their
Motherfucker,
intentions
dick bigger
are,
than
right? Like, okay, like, for example, motherfuckers who knew me here as Yuri, as a female, I can't really be mad at them for still thinking that's who I am because that's who they know me as.
Yeah.
But if you've been fucking with me for the past 3 or 4 years, there's no reason you should be calling me that shit anymore.
And you can tell if it comes in as
right.
disrespectful.
I know when you disrespect
Yesterday, he looked like
you know
Burt Reynolds, bro. He just shaved his mustache yesterday.
I know when motherfuckers are disrespecting me when they're trying to be dicks about it. Like, I feel that shit. Other people feel that shit. And, I mean, y'all have known me for a long time. Have I ever not been manly?
Yeah.
No,
I've been dicking them down for years.
Widening holes since 1999.
I might have a kid somehow.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit. So, you know,
Breaking parallels.
I've always
since
I've always been pretty fucking masculine.
Yeah.
I've always gotten along with dudes.
Always
more than
smelled like a
females.
dude.
I like, I mean, cologne and shit, bro. I mean, honestly, bro. Like, I mean, you know, like, I don't
Hey,
know.
that motherfucker can hoop too. Oh shit, sorry.
Is that song?
No, this is some freestyle shit. I don't know. I clicked it. I didn't mean to.
No. Go ahead. You know you wanted to play.
Hold it to the mic.
I couldn't go.
Dude, do you hate me?
I'm sitting here. Hold on.
Bro, do you fucking hate me?
Sorry, he's got daddy issues.
I just want
He's
your
got daddy and
approval,
abandonment
Dad.
issues.
There's only enough room for one white boy in here.
I'm half, okay?
Yeah, I think this mic cord, this XLR is humming, man. We're still gonna do it anyway. We're gonna get this off my chest.
The XLR card was humming. I recorded this whole bitch
Don't
like
mix
3 in
down.
the morning.
There you go.
Just like,
Gone off the
punched
Zaza.
like a bag, yeah, I lost one too. Carried by 6, sure, but I was killed by 2. Up by 20, last quarter still shoot. My team throws games just to watch me lose. Chase cat like Tom, made waves, then cruise. So tried, leaving held on till it bruised. Gain steam like a train, yeah, I had to choose. Pushed and pulled, I sank in pools. Lost my footing and balled like Liverpool. Early or late, got tested by the new school. I'm a vet and a rebel who knew these new rules. Switch my craft, blacksmith, new tools. Love my scars, no love for these fools. Most rappers lack heart and ghosts, yeah they ghouls. Back on back, take weight like mules. 4 legs still wobble, mismatch like weak. 2 on 2s, fence not long, sword out the stone for these dudes.
Show him your freestyle, bro.
I'm in a hammock 'cause I'm
Where's your freestyle at, AB?
I forgot now.
Can we play a beat and like freestyle?
I got a beat right here. I don't know.
Are we gonna do a little
I'm not
freestyle?
freestyle.
I'll do it.
I'm barely hanging on.
I know
I'm gonna
I know
rap
you
on my
got it
butt.
in you, dog.
I don't
I'll
drink
rap
no
on my-
more.
You don't?
No, I quit drinking, dog.
I quit.
I'm a
hitting
fucking square
women. I still
now.
drank, but I still hit women. I quit. You know. Hey.
So I ran over with my fucking car. I guess that means
2
now I'm
X's
a pop star.
feel
Pop
like
star
one
like
more
Drake.
and we there. They be talking about this shit, I ain't clear. Talking about it, no. My shirt and my pattern is a lifestyle. We just move different. We understand all the while my time ain't wasted. Bad taste in my mouth and time wasted. Understanding the flavors of life can be bitter. Oh no. They don't know what it is, so I don't show them no more. I got no tips that ain't bought and not paid for. That's the same reason I ain't chasing nothing. I'm in camo, I disappear. Hold up, dog, I ain't looking here. Tell this bitch she ain't nothing shit. Bitch, I'm trying to fuck her real like, let me blow it back out when the lights go out and I tell her I'ma call her tomorrow, but I don't. She thinks that I'm a good guy. but I'm really not. She thinks I'm worth. You wasted your time. Hey, you wasted your time. Go ahead.
You wasted your time.
Yeah.
See, I'm so divine. But I don't want you, girl. I just want another line.
Yeah.
Now I'm up. Yeah, I'm high. I don't give a damn about y'all niggas, cause I'm looking fly, right? Hold it down with a fofo, Yeah, you see I got the fofo, So if you come at me, yeah, you know that's a boom boom, no.
Pop.
Papa.
What?
Or two.
Two.
I ain't worried about y'all niggas, cause I'm do what the fuck I do.
I'm stupid as fuck. I look like a waffle. Don't know what it is, but I can tell you that. I'm 9 years old, took out my tonsils. It was traumatic. That's white boy traumatic shit. Cause if I was the most traumatic shit I went through, then that'd be some shit. Like I had to eat popsicles for 4 days. It was terrible. Sat on the couch and watched every cartoon 4 ways. Like, is it imaginable? All my life, can you imagine being me? Can you imagine being me?
Get the power light.
Stupid as fuck. Yeah, you can all.
You niggas just be puking. Whew. Y'all niggas I be rebuking. I don't want those demons, man. I be juking. Yeah, I got the move. See a girl think I am smooth. Yeah, I'm kinda rude. I kinda got an attitude. I be looking at y'all like fuck you and fuck you and fuck you. You're kinda cool, but still I be like fuck you,
So
dude.
fuck you, bitch.
Do what the fuck I wanna.
Just doing the fuck I want.
Smoking a marijuana.
I'm too high. I'm too high. I smoke too much all the
Doctor said
fucking
I was
time.
gonna.
I'm gonna fucking go ahead and drink a fucking Michelob Ultra, Virginia Slim, and slap someone's stepmother.
That is property of Dark Side of the Mic. Just letting y'all know. No, I'm just kidding.
Captured.
Yeah, oh.
Hey, I gotta go at
That's a fire
8:30.
beat. What the fuck
Okay.
you-
Cool.
Yeah,
Oh, you gotta go pee?
much. What the fuck you hate me?
I don't.
I told you there's only room for one
I know,
white boy.
I know.
here.
You can have it, bro.
I only get to
Fucking
see
bend me
my
over,
daughter
dog.
for like 2 hours a day.
Nah,
I work too much.
I'm sorry, I'm just being silly.
I feel that.
There's a restroom right
This
across.
fucking dude's energy is great. Tell you
Not
what.
really. I'm fucking tired, bro. I'm usually a lot better than this.
No, but facts though. What I was saying. So they say your nervous system. Whenever you walk into a room and have anxiety, sometimes when it's around people you don't know or people like that you just kind of mean you feel bad about, your nervous system sets off an alarm, and that's why you get anxiety, right? So there's only certain people you can come in. Like, watch my podcast that I was on last week.
He's a whole lot better than this.
No, no, not tight as fuck though. Quite on the opposite.
Yeah, it was
tight
good.
as fuck, but tight though. Like I'm.
Yeah.
It was
No,
a
I'm
good
saying like I
podcast,
was
though.
tight.
He was tense.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like here, I feel like
relaxed.
You could see when he started freestyling that they were like, "Oh shit, he's actually good."
Well, I'm not gonna lie. That's when I was like, that's when I messaged him. I was like, hey, you want to come on the show?
And see, like me, I'm like these dudes. Like I respect. So I went into a deep dive. I'm like, man, you're doing great. That's what I mean. That shit. Like I've looked at everything.
What
you're doing.
podcast was it?
High
Teddy
Flyers Club.
Johnson's used
High
car
Flyers
salesman.
Club.
High
Was it
Flyers
Club?
Club from Austin.
High Flyers Club.
Oh, bro, I can't remember.
I couldn't do that shit. I was talking with him and I was like, dude, I can't. Like, I could
You talk to
barely
him?
even. No, I was telling you.
Oh yeah.
That like I can barely even like. I don't like
Nah.
to smoke before the
So
show.
they
I
had
like
a
to smoke
fucking joint that was the
afterwards.
size of like a fucking D battery.
It's
right?
a smokers podcast.
So they asked me to freestyle, right? And then they slide that bitch. It's a church. So they legally, it's real weed. It's not Delta 8, right? So he slides his joint on me. He's like, "Can you freestyle?" I was like, "Y'all playing all that shit, right?" I'm like,
Rastafari.
I've been fucked up. I look over and go, I ain't hitting that until I'm done freestyle. He plays the beat. I was like, I don't know, bro. Yeah, I love the fact that they didn't want to like me. I fucking liked it.
Yeah.
And
And then you turned him over.
Yeah, like not
They
just
didn't
like,
want to like you?
Look, people.
No.
That happens to
Don't.
me and
That's
Chase
a
a lot.
podcast. That's a good podcast.
What happens is we
Come
tell
in,
people we
don't
make.
make me feel welcome. Make me feel only on my heels, and then decide where your questions are gonna go. Because you'll understand a good interview is gonna go with somebody like I'm 37, had PR training, all these things, right? There's keywords that can keep an interview going. So you just know which way it's gonna go and whether it's with your time or off the phone.
Well, and I think when it comes to the music, bro, people like when we tell people we make music, like my siblings, they're like, "Oh, you're still doing that?"
Non-secular.
I'm like, yeah, and like, have you ever listened to any of my songs?
We just dropped a song called Jesus.
And they're
is
like,
King.
no. So I showed them one. I can't release the song because the beat
Bells
has
Above
already been
sucks.
purchased. But it's called "Proud of Me." It's about my mom and my grandma that
Facts.
passed away, and it's fucking.
What's the name of
fire.
the album? What's that?
It's fucking fire. I showed one of my
What's the name of the
sisters. Boy Who Hurt You. Well, that one's gonna be Transitions. that one's gonna be another album.
This shit is so fire.
But I showed my sister that song, and she was like, "Whoa, this is actually really good." And I was like, "I fucking know. Fuck with me. Share my shit."
The same sister that you fucking hate.
No.
You got
Just kidding.
I don't hate any.
Yeah, I
of
was
them.
gonna say you just put this shit out there.
we
No,
know
on purpose.
No. There are siblings that I highly dislike, and they know you know who the fuck you are, so they know who they are, and they know why I dislike them.
That's crazy.
we've had guests on before. Going back to talking about conducting
already
interviews
know
and
what you're gonna
stuff,
say.
where it was just like
You got to beat it out of them.
yeah, and it's like right away it's like, hey, how
That's
you
why
doing?
we sat
And they're
quiet.
like, fine, and I'm like, oh, dude, okay, what are we gonna do here? So
Like, you're being boring, bro. Don't be
yeah,
lame.
kind of like after if I get that sense, I want to like shock the shit out of them. Like,
Shaq's my favorite basketball player.
yeah.
I really love you. I
Serious.
thank you guys for having me on the podcast. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, there was this guy that we had on, and Austin wasn't here because I think we had already talked about having him on, and he was like, yeah, I don't think it's going to be a good one. And I was like, well, I want to have him on regardless. Had him on, it was like 15 minutes in, and I was like,
That was
dude,
cringy.
there's like a handful that have been on, and like, I'm like, dude,
We gotta cut it
it's
down.
been 20 minutes?
What if
Like,
you
this
took
is
the
only
avenue
a
of,
30-minute
what's his name?
podcast, right? And you
What's
just
the
cut
guy
that shit
that
short.
what's the guy that had the show with Hannibal Buress? The yellow bone guy. Yeah. What's his
I know
name?
you're talking about. Fucking dude, I'm horrible with names.
What if you just in the middle of it, right? Say you like, right? You're gonna shoot some shots. Interviews might always hit. If they suck, why don't you just have like, I'm picturing in the corner like someone just starting a weed eater.
Ah, yeah. What's his name, bro?
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like let's blowing the interview up and then have their reaction. That'll create the content. You're not making fun of them.
Yeah, true.
It's just they suck.
Like just some random shit. Like somebody comes around the corner and just fucking, you know what I mean? Like eat
Just
a
to
bowl
excite
of
it,
fucking
like
pudding or
it's like a wake up.
just, you know, curveball. I think it'd be a dope. I look, dude, you're doing great. You don't need my tips.
We did
I'm just high.
no, I like to take criticism. That's why I ask people like, hey, do you like the show, whatever. Me personally, I think we do need a shake up. We've been doing it for a good while, but I mean it's good to have new faces.
You got a
on,
few
know?
tokens with me.
You got
trans,
$1,000
kind of gay, black, Asian.
Well, I mean,
That's a whole lot of
$1,000
tokens right
in my
there,
you-
buddy.
You started. Oh yeah, and that's something. That's something that lesbian chick that because she was like, "See your podcast,
Oh,
whatever,"
yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, so what's wrong with it?" And she was like, "We don't have enough women on." And I was like, "Dude, our most viewed episode is a freaking woman.
should've said, "I
Our
am a
first
woman."
guest was a woman." And she's like, "I was like, I do have women on." She's like who?" And I mentioned someone, and she was like, "Oh, give me a break."
Look at Pornhub. That's
Yeah.
But we don't have a black cop. here.
So you used to have a show, didn't you?
A podcast?
Yeah, I listened to it.
It's
I
got like
listened to
4
it.
episodes.
Yeah.
People still listen to
I
that
liked
shit.
it. I thought it was very.
It was good. It was good.
The
It was
production was good on it. I
Thank
liked
you.
it.
That's
It
what I
was,
said.
it was very well structured.
Thank you. Yeah,
Man,
I would send
I was
people like
before the
I
morning,
would send people like
motherfucker
intake
forced me to
interview
listen to it.
forms and make them
That's
fill
great.
out questions and shit so they would know
Yeah.
what they were gonna say before they got on the
That's where
show.
OCD comes in.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
That's
had
good,
I had a
though.
podcast manager. Shout out Tanya Churchill. She helped me put together
Cousin
like
of
the
Winston.
forms and everything. To sign over like, hey, yeah, I release my likeness to you for this
So when's-
episode.
Can I ask you this? When's the album coming out? What's your release date for that?
Should be March 24th.
March 24th. That's not going to happen. Probably going to be April.
Yeah, March 24th.
Probably going to be April. But after, you're doing 12 instead of 8, right? You
No,
book series,
I was
right?
supposed to release it on this Friday, but as long as I can get in with Locke in the
This
studio.
motherfucker got so much heat. He's over here calm as fuck. Yo,
That's
this
your
album.
Russell Brand impression.
Fucking Russell fucking Hill Country Fair.
This album is crazy though, because like I
Sounds
show
more
people
like Jack Sparrow,
like-
bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna swoop in, steal a couple beds, and maybe something that's buy from here.
If you're 19 years old, watch out.
Giggity goo.
Oh no, that's Leo. That's not Johnny Depp.
Oh, shit.
Good,
So
man.
I wear cowboy boots to the goddamn church.
Long leg bastard.
How tall are you?
I'm an alabaster 6'2" with my boots on,
6'2".
but I think
That's where my cousins
6'1".
are from, bro. Alabaster,
I'm a
Alabama.
Vider 6'6". I'm an Orange, Texas 6'2". It's depending where you're getting your groceries from.
Gilbert Souza, DJ Clums, saw him at the lounge Saturday.
What's going down, baby?
Thanks for checking us out, brother.
Yippee, yippee, yippee.
Hey, we throwing it down.
Start their own show. After they fucking see how much work it takes, they'll be like, oh
Oh yeah.
never mind.
Hey, this dude's my brain, bro. I'm fucking serious.
Right?
Literally, this whole podcast, this dude's been doing. That's why I ain't said nothing, because I'm like, he's already doing it for me.
It's like that one.
Literally how my fucking brain works, and that's not even.
I make T-shirts. You know what they are?
That's like a good
It's like
thing.
fucking 4 fucking crayon fucking marker exploded on it. That's gonna be my merch. It's just gonna be like, look like I shot a fucking
I
unicorn in the
sit in a
head.
truck all day by myself, bro. So you can only imagine.
That mustache
Like
keeps you
this.
busy as fuck.
How you been, by the way, man? Because you've been
tired.
You've been. I mean, we haven't really. We've
been
had
like
kind of
3
a slow
weeks, bro.
start to the
It's
year.
like 3
but-
weeks.
Isn't that weird? He hasn't told us anything about him. Like I don't know anything about him, but I already love him.
We talked about his mustache. That's
Comfortable.
pretty
Like he's like
important.
he makes me still. That's good.
You love him based off his energy.
Yeah.
Facts.
And the mustache.
Give me some vibrations.
Oh, yeah.
bro.
I got some shit energy right now. I'm fucking.
Dude.
I'm gassed, dude. My daughter was up all night last night, and I was too. So
I know.
then I worked all day.
You need to take a nap.
Fuck, I need to go home and go to bed.
Dude, I fucking love naps, but I hate them because I fucked up and I took one when I got home, which I get home at like 3, so I
Leaves you
showered up.
groggy.
Yeah, so I
can't recover, yeah.
I passed
I
out
have
at 4,
diabetes, I think.
set my alarm at 5, and I snoozed it because like I didn't want to come in here all like foggy and shit, like, oh, like, where you from, man? You know? Fucking-
No facts. Man.
Yeah, and so yeah, and then so I woke up and I had fucking allergies, dude. Like I was like, what the
It's
fuck,
that pollen,
dude?
bro.
Shit blew in it like.
I didn't want to
bro.
sit here
That shit
looking like I
started
did a
fucking me up.
fucking 8-ball last night.
I snorted like 3 lines of pollen this morning just to start my fucking day.
Just go out to the truck.
Dick
and
got
just,
hard as fuck.
Dude, we
Yeah.
last show we did, we had those smelling salts, like power lifters use them and stuff like that. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah. Oh, you had him on the last episode?
Yeah, I should have brought them at the house, but they're not as potent. Like, once you open it, like the potency wears off.
Wait, smelling salts?
Bad
It's not
salts.
bad sauce, no. It's ammonia. You just unscrew the thing and you just like take a whip.
So
Yeah.
my older boy was 10 years old. I didn't think it was gonna fuck him up the way it did, and he walks in. I cracked one. So my ex-wife is a master nurse. So she's got
You should not.
IV bags.
so
Bro, I'd be
weak,
hungover.
so
She'd
weak,
hook me
so
up with a bag, bro, to the vein. Just like was it like IV bag? Just hook me up. So she had like, god damn, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck was I saying?
Ammonia.
Oh,
Ammonia
I fucking
bag.
cracked this bitch. You want to talk about feeling like an absolute failure as a father?
He just said,
cried. You talking about tough kid up.
Daddy, how could
Which you don't. He's a G, bro. So like,
Daddy hates me.
I was like, God damn it.
What have I done to this?
I don't know what happened. I keistered one of those 45 minutes
Hey,
ago.
then goes to school. My dad makes me smell meth out of a bag.
My daddy makes me paint drywall.
My dad made me smell something that made my balls shrivel up.
My daddy eats ramen with his butt.
That's great.
I was looking at better that, but I think you got it. Yeah, I did it to my 12-year-old, and I was like, "Hey, come here, dude." I was like, "What does it smell like?"
air freshener.
And he was like, "Ooh," he was all like, he goes, "Why does my nose burn?" And I was like, he took it pretty well, but he's like, he likes to. I mean, I guess now
Smell
I
like
can
Del
say
Rio, didn't it?
He's the hardest. He was just like, "Why does my nose burn?" I was
Smells like
"Ah."
Brownsville, daddy.
Freaked out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get killed by the guards over that fucking guy.
I was gonna say it smells like Tanktown.
It was pretty. I was like, "Oh my god!" I was surprised.
Let me ask you this real quick, Bubba.
What's up?
What, like, you have a platform. You actually, like, whether you understand it or, like, want to, like, just, like, be humble about it. It's dope, right? So you could do a lot more. What is your next plans besides a podcast, bro?
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
He's gonna sell pictures of his
Feet,
butthole.
pictures of his
Nah,
butthole,
dude,
starfish and
nah.
feet. Starfishandfeet.com.
Fish finder. Feet
Boiled
finder.
peanuts and
Oh
starfish.com.
my God. You should recreate Peggy's feet from King.
No, but I
Hill,
want.
Oh yeah.
What you got?
you know, and just share only like foot videos.
I don't know, man.
Are you interested? Just, I mean, you may just
yeah,
be comfortable.
yeah,
You
yeah.
have a family. It's dope, and you're
No, I
comfortable.
like video editing. Like I want to get into like vlogs, but it's a lot of work, dude. And it's kind of people act weird when you pull out the camera and shit
Look,
too.
man,
You know?
Weird when
we've
we
been
just
looking
talk-
for- we looked at each other. We've been looking for somebody to start doing like
Really?
video editing for us.
So like,
yeah.
this year, I told them they hate me. I'm like the over anal like organizer. We gotta make sure we have a plan.
No, you're not.
As far as music,
Well, sometimes.
I'm always working though, right? So it's like, you know that I'm under the radar and always like pushing something through the mud.
Oh,
pushing,
you're always making shit happen for sure.
But either way, I was like, I think it's marijuana affects the memory. I have no idea what I was just fucking doing.
How much
Talking
weed do
about
you
how he
smoke?
was like talking
I don't
about.
smoke. Yeah, usually.
He's talking about video
I just
editing.
got high with you.
He was talking about video editing.
show
We
you
both
my
were just
balls,
like,
yeah.
oh, he said video editing.
Oh, video. So yes, I'm sorry, man. It's been a long day too. So yeah, I was telling him, I was like, we got to build a 5. We need 5 people. build a little squad, a little media squad. Whether Eli doesn't want to rap and he wants to just twitch and fucking play fucking Mortal Wombat
And
fucking
wrestle.
and wrestle. Good. Like, no, he's good at
That's
it.
cool though. I think
He's a personality. To me, he has
wrestle?
charisma.
Yeah.
He has
Like that he's doing it.
I
don't
think it's the
necessarily-
coolest thing because
Dude, and
he's
then
loved that since he was
he's
a
on-
kid.
he's like in
care for
shape,
wrestling.
But on,
Just
but
like-
on,
He lost
and,
a lot
and,
of
on,
weight.
and on top of it, dude, like he is such a good human. Dude.
Yeah.
yeah, he's good people.
He all right.
I love
He a
that
hoe.
Nah, just a
He is
good.
a
He
hoe.
love women. He love them.
I wouldn't fight for very many
That's a
people, but
Merida
I'd
thing,
fucking
Don't
throw.
we all?
I get knocked out for you. Like,
Most of us. There's some,
Yeah,
some
that's
people
love.
out here that don't like pussy at all, which I can't understand that
I
shit.
don't even know what
Yeah.
they're talking about.
Dude, the fucking principal at my son's school, at Barton Middle School, Eli went to pick the boys up with me. He does, like, right? That's their uncle, right? So we roll up. And the principal looks over. I've been out in that area waiting for my son, like, week after week after week. The one time Eli's with me, the principal's, like, in the carpool line, looks over and goes, I was like, what the fuck? Are you talking to me? He's like, where are you supposed to be? I said, waiting for my son. Right? And fucking, right?
I'm here to sell weed to these kids.
And he goes, well, I just not sure where y'all are supposed. I say, I'm here every single day.
I'm
But
the one
he's
who
not.
has the
but he's
infused
not.
candies for Halloween.
And he's like, Eli says, he's like, chill, it's all good, man. Don't. I'm like, fuck this mother. I'm gonna beat this mother.
Trying to
Right?
get live.
Oh, I'm getting live.
Why? Because he's black.
Well, yeah, that's.
Are you really? Is that what you got from it?
Facts. Bro.
Yeah?
Kyle's shitty, bro.
Okay.
Kyle's
Kyle's-
super shitty.
Super shitty, bro.
You can see that happening over there?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shout out my
Fucked
brother
up, dude.
Jamal. I love
Really?
you.
That's fucked up.
Any city that has a Trump sign in it, that will happen.
That's
Has
everywhere.
happened, can happen, and will continue to happen.
Dude, I played in the Little League World. I took a baseball team to the Little League World Series last year. 2 years ago. 3 years ago in Youngsville. We played Vidor semifinals. Fucking Vidor's out there. I'm sitting there. I swear to God, I'm sitting there. I have a diverse team. I'm fucking.
You know what
handicap.
Vider is, right?
No.
It's in between a fucking noose and a goddamn watermelon.
They got signs out there. It's like,
Oh,
don't let the sun
I
set on
kinda-
your back. And
Yeah,
shit.
I kind of figured.
It's shitty.
It's
bro.
really fucked up.
It's fucked. So
It's
they
here in
have
Texas.
and it's still very racist and actively racist, which is bullshit.
They still have like some segregation laws in some.
They
places
probably
in
do.
Texas.
Here's the
No,
thing that I
they
love
do.
about
I
it,
Google
right?
that shit all
Like
the
I'm
time.
a white guy, but it's hard for me not to think that white guys who don't like any other race, but black people, are like, how small is your dick, bro? Facts though.
It's intimidation.
You know that exists, bro. That shit in white people, bro. My shit, I'm good. Like Happy Meal, fuck $6.99. That's it. I won't charge you more than $7. That's it. But that shit exists, bro. The fucking pride makes people. It doesn't make people. It shows you exactly who the fuck these fucking idiots are. They fucking
So they're all like super white trash too.
facts. Mountain Dew, motherfuckers.
Hey, do
I love
you guys
Mountain Dew.
get
I had a Mountain Dew yesterday. I had a Mountain Dew yesterday.
you guys get political?
like 3 a day, bro.
No, I don't. I think politics is just a waste of time.
No
man.
political.
I think the entire government needs to be disbanded
Yeah.
and overthrown. I think
This
us,
shit.
us as a people should just
But
go
you
take
have
that
to
shit
agree
over.
that we do need some form of government.
Running through the
right?
family
Yes.
I
with a
think that's
shotgun
what-
full of shells.
Yeah, it's just the government we have right now isn't working because we're following.
Bah!
We're
Bah!
following
Try
the
to stop
rules that
us
are, like,
now.
thousands of
I
years
need my
old.
producer here next time you're here to handle that mute button.
I'm gonna bring a whole head of cabbage and just eat it the whole bottom.
It's like
That's
that
funny.
one Michael
I
Jackson
think that'd be funny
episode
as
where he
fuck.
just kept interrupting the fucking guy when he was interviewing and singing.
Guys, I know. The thing is, I'm seeking y'all's approval. I need it, so I'm over talking.
I don't approve. I do not approve.
He's like, I'm hella nervous. So I'm just
You're
gonna keep
supposed to
talking.
look over and be like, "You're a bitch."
I'm not approve.
Well, the thing is that when you walked in here, it wasn't like the other show. Like
I'm excited. to
we
be here.
weren't like
Yeah, you
right.
want to like hate me.
it wasn't like real.
They didn't want you there, so why
hate
they
me when I
have
walked
you?
in, They hit me right in my face and called me a bitch, and they burned a fucking cigar. in my
That
arm.
sounds like a
They
fucking
put a
wonderful
cigar on my
time.
arm and they said
And,
9.
like Naked Terminator,
9
like Naked Terminator when you walked in the bar.
100%. I didn't have a leather jacket or nothing.
Yeah.
I walked in and they fucking burned
Leather
me.
jacket or anything.
Nothing, no.
I like men that'll hit me in the mouth.
Oh,
Tell me I'm shitty.
Life does that to you.
might be your guy.
You can't handle me, bro.
You ever been hit in the mouth at a Daytona 500?
See, guys want to fuck with me until they realize that I'm not a bottom,
You know
and
what
they're
I mean?
like,
You're a
oh,
sodomite.
He says she's gonna clap them cheeks.
yeah, I'm gonna peck the
I
fuck
said-
out of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rewatch that because I was just like,
Your nipples got hard.
It's like ass just
kind of
tightened
like
up.
gas.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Motherfuckers, he be talking about pegging all the time. He's like, he like sounds like a pirate walking in the living room. His fucking dick's hitting the fucking floor. I'm like, dude, I just, You're more masculine than me.
There's nothing that feels better than fucking a man's asshole. He's just like
God.
fucking hairy ass chest, fucking like, you know,
No!
Nordic Viking man,
terrible.
fucking.
Got a
and,
guy who might.
And then I'm like this tiny fucking little Asian trans
Covered in
dude,
Jell-O.
full ass pussy, and I'm just fucking the shit out of this giant fucking beefy dude. That's
You all
fucking
have
awesome.
no idea how savage this motherfucker is.
That shit makes me feel like God.
We
Like,
be
yeah.
Talking about-
Got a
talking
guy you
about
might
fish
like.
hooking a motherfucker. What are you talking about?
I'll fucking fish hook you.
Name that shouldn't be disclosed. The motherfucker's like, calls his shot. 2 weeks before he's like, oh, I'm gonna fuck that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, no, he's not non-binary. But I think the whole community, what I'm saying, non-binary community is like, it's amazing. I love that shit.
What that alarm
So
say? It's time to fuck.
It's actually, I think it's telling me to
But
do
anyway,
my
so
meds.
so like the motherfucker calls his shot, goes ahead, runs through him. Runs through him.
I wouldn't say it was like me running through him.
You didn't like him the next day.
That's not true at all. I talk to them all the time.
Dude, no one knows what we're talking about, so we can be real here.
I just don't like the sexual part of it. Wasn't for me.
Yeah,
Everything else was cool.
that's how I know you're a fucking dude.
But just because I didn't like the sex doesn't mean that they're not a cool
I'm
person.
saying you're a
or-
dude. That's how I know you're a dude. Like, you're my dog.
No.
Is it?
It's cool.
I'm lost right now.
It's cool.
I was saying that's how I know you're a dude. Like, you're my guy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah.
Tell me about your tattoos.
It wasn't good sex, yeah. No.
I gotta go, dude.
You gotta go?
Yeah, I gotta go.
All right,
My
dude.
daughter's
Maybe.
asleep.
Austin, everybody.
All right, y'all.
Gotta
Appreciate
go.
you. Good meeting you, brother.
Cue the audience.
Love you,
back.
man.
Be good. I'll holler at y'all.
It was good to see you, man.
Yeah, we'll see y'all later. Don't have too much fun without me.
He's upset because you're leaving.
I gotta, dude. I gotta go.
It's gonna be hard to
Tell me
have fun without
tell
that
me if we can
mustache,
have
but
tea tomorrow. We're good.
All right, I got you. Tea tomorrow.
But have a good night, man. Appreciate you.
I just realized that the camera is like directly on my sunburned side.
Can I play the fucking Zero remix?
What is it?
What?
You like Zero?
Zero? Yeah.
Oh, your country rendition.
It's fun. Terrible. But watch the Zero hook comes in. I was drunk just being stupid. You gotta have fun, man. Look.
That's you or what?
Yeah.
Okay. You should have put him behind you. No homo.
I should let him rear me.
And the very next day, he was sued.
I should have let him gorilla mob me. I let him should have just get my asshole by nature.
I'm gonna say, Zero will press charges.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, apparently, right? What y'all think about that whole deal?
How you gonna be all
No, I'm
gangster
talking
rap for
about,
all that
bruh.
long and then press charges, bro? You based your whole career on being
It's the
thug
mob,
as
the
fuck.
realest mob.
Press
Yeah.
charges.
It's a mob.
I think, honestly, I think it and I don't know, man. I'll just throw it out there. It's kind of like a lot of people, including myself, like growing up listening to Zero and all of this stuff. I felt like a lot of the artists that were in like the mainstream media, Rick Ross and main one in particular, it's a portrayal. They're not living the shit that they
No.
rap about.
No, not at all.
And
Jailer Force
but
too.
I gave an exception for Zero and Trey and like all the down south people. But I feel like this might have proved that hey, it's all a portrayal.
Let me ask you this.
You feel like it?
Do you think like Texas? Yeah, I agree. So like I think so. Texas, right? Gangsters in Texas were nothing like a Compton blood. Like we had crime for sure. DFW, but Dallas, wow. Houston, Third Ward, Fifth Ward, all this. There's some shit that goes down. New Orleans, which to me is like cousin state of Texas to me. Like I feel like it's all kind of the same habitat as far as like environment and weather. But I don't know. I just think that in Texas we had gangsters, but we had a lean culture, what made us very nonviolent. We made swanger music. We made shit to ride to. You know what I mean? Atlanta piped it up with like, the heavier like
Yeah.
BPM.
Being crunk.
Yeah, so I don't think the gang culture here in Texas was too wild. So I think Zero and Trey, yeah, they probably were the hardest motherfuckers in Acres Home or like where fucking Base it or
I don't know, man.
they probably were though, like facts. You know what I mean? And so
Most city.
most you know what I mean? Like I'm Baytown, like wherever you at. Like I think I seriously like I think for Houston, yeah. Did Zero pull up outside 50's motherfucking hotel room when he dropped that song calling Big Mo? He says, "I've been smoking that purple shit before you, fat motherfucker." That's what 50 said to Big Mo about Big Mo. I said, "Fuck what?" Zero pulled up. 50 can't use it. Zero was out his house.
I think what happened with Ro was.
So I think he's real, but he's also on a lot of Sherm.
I think he was like, okay, these motherfuckers will actually kill me, and he don't have any friends anymore.
Who's that?
Because he's one deep.
He's one deep, right? He's crying about one deep on an album. Literally, the album is by ABN. And, y'all niggas are like making a whole ass album together, but you're one deep. Okay. But yeah, that.
And J-Ton, like,
yeah, so he didn't have nobody to call but the police.
And I've
you know what I'm saying?
And what did Charleston say? Charleston,
let's be honest. The police saved him from
from Trey.
Trey,
Yeah,
and
Zero didn't have,
and then
Zero didn't have no hitters.
And then
He
Trey
didn't have no hitters, bro.
Yeah, J-Dog fucking ride for that.
Yeah,
Zero.
and then
Where was he?
And then Trey comes out with a video.
J-Dog's like a fucking. J-Dog has issues. He stays in the house.
Trey comes out with that video, and he's all like, I will never let nobody hurt this man. And it's like, bro, you have to know that there's another video. Right. And it totally contradicts when it comes out, like, 72 hours later. Yeah, it contradicts everything you're saying.
Trey is Hill Country Fair Zero.
True.
I have to say, I prefer.
He's the on-brand, he's the off-brand.
I preferred Trey's rap over Zero's rap.
But he was the one that was real, like, whenever Harvey hit and all that shit, he was the one in the boat. He's always at the UFC fights.
I was in Katy fucking moving people out of fucking flooded homes too, but like, you have to advertise it, Trey. Like, it's corny as fuck to me. Go back to covering fucking Kings of Leon, rapping over Kings of Leon beats. That shit, I like it. Show me your emotions that way, Trey. I've been rolling around.
Dude, Restless was good, dude. As a that was his debut album, right?
Yeah, I love Trey. But I fuck with it. Sure. I think just.
And that's why, like, I'll still ride to Trey, but like, I'm not, because it's like the only thing before I'll be like, okay. Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, I just popped in my head.
The whole album with him.
I think the older I got, the older I got, and like, I think that the older I got, the more time went on, like, the less I kind of fucked with Texas rap, to be honest with you. Like, I still love Charlie Boy shit. Like, I'll jam Charlie Boy shit all damn day. I love that shit, bro. But
dude, that
some of that
Versatile
Child. Bro. I mean, I opened up for him twice now. He was actually the first show I ever performed for. When we opened up, it was at the LaGrange DFW or some shit. It was wild.
Nice.
Yeah, I wore like this fucking Muppets animal shirt and some fucking like skate shoes. I was back before skinny jeans were cool.
Facts.
How do you deal with this guy?
I don't know. I just tune it out sometimes.
Like you just did?
You just let him go. Yeah, I just let him do his thing.
I'm like a deaf Jack Russell Terrier. You heard that?
No.
Like, I'm a deaf Jack Russell Terrier. Like, I jump out the car.
He's very ooh
There's
shiny.
no getting me back.
Ooh
so
shiny,
once I'm off
shiny.
to the races. And then,
ooh shiny.
Then I come home and I try to shut it all down. It's a process. It's like a diesel. It shuts down and I sit there and I hate myself for about the first 30 minutes.
This works out for him with music, though, because he comes up with off-the-wall shit that you would never think of.
That's the only thing I'm good at. I stand no chance.
See, the shit that I say is just like, you hear it and you're like, oh, damn, he really meant that shit.
His music's so much better.
No.
He fucking crushes
His shit is like, damn, that's fucking clever. And my shit's like, wow, you're really sad.
For sure. 3 fingers, but like every time.
No, just 2. Just 2.
2?
Yeah. And coconut oil, no spit.
I put that in my hair.
All natural,
You
not GMO.
got me put that in my hair. Not butt fruit, but coconut.
It's the same coconut oil I use too.
I guess we'll go ahead and bring it back home, wrap it up a little bit.
Cool.
I'm having so much fun.
What y'all got going on? Like, go ahead and
This guy,
as far as
talking too much already. This guy has a great album coming out. Go ahead, pump it.
Yeah, I should be dropping Boy Who Hurt You. Should be dropping in all major platforms. March 24th.
Every single platform.
Yeah, everything. Tidal, Spotify, all that kind of stuff. Golden List.
Features. What features you got on it?
Oh man. Well, we're not gonna get those on this one. I thought.
Not one.
No, I mean we don't have time.
The casserole's ready, sweetie.
Hey, we don't have time. We gotta get him on the next one. I think that's fine.
You think so?
Yeah, But this album's gonna be dropping March 24th. The album after that, I'm gonna be dropping.
What's
I
the
think
name of it?
it's gonna be like June or July or so. I haven't figured out the name for the next album yet.
No, the first. What's your dropping?
Oh yeah, Boy Who Hurt You. I said that already.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it again.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Uh-huh.
No, I mean serious. No, I mean serious. Drop that shit. Hey, say it. Boy Who Hurt You, boy. I'll do it.
Boy Who Hurt You, Boy Who Hurt You, Boy Who Hurt You. That shit gonna be so goddamn fire. This motherfucker being awkward as fuck. That shit is so flame, so fire. He been working his ass off and
I'm
being
just
in.
humble as fuck,
He's been
man.
in a really
I'm
weird
just-
creative state, but this motherfucker sitting on a fucking.
I don't know. This whole thing spurred from my relationship ending with my ex fiance, and like, I still care about my ex fiance so much, and I want them to be like the happiest they can absolutely be. But
Damn.
that shit hurt me because I thought they were for sure the one.
Yeah.
You know, so like when that happened, I just locked myself in my room and just started writing. And what came from that was therapeutic and was gold. Lyrical fucking gold.
Nice.
Facts.
Some of that shit is so fucking fire.
Well, I just watch him
And,
like he's evolving into something different.
And yeah, man, and like I'll show some people my shit, and
Not just a rapper.
like I showed Shamari one of my songs called My Bad. It's gonna be on the album. I wanted to
My
wait to release it for the
bad,
album.
my
I dropped a
Yeah.
little snippet though about it with it on TikTok, and she was like, "Dude,
I'm wet as
this shit's
fuck
gonna
right
go
now."
viral." Like, yeah, like she was like so pumped about it, like way more pumped than I had ever been about the song because I thought I wasn't even gonna put it on the album.
What's the other one that you weren't gonna put on?
Salty.
Salty.
It's kind of like an Asher Ross, I Love College type.
Yo, so
beat.
like the thoughts behind what
It's
he's doing
kinda
right now,
fun,
just
yeah.
to be music, but like the videos are thought out. Everything's it's just exciting.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know. I'm just trying to express myself, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And like, I don't like to call myself a rapper.
You're not.
I just so happen to rap. I'm a lyricist. I'm a songwriter.
You like Mac reincarnated with Frank Ocean and like a mixture.
That's man to be compared to Mac Miller is like.
Well, like, so why I love him so much too is like I don't have to like hear what he's doing musically on himself, but his music tastes and things like, bro, I'm a
Well, and Chase is like my biggest fan, right? Like
Yeah.
I wrote
He's my
another
dog.
song.
Platonic, bro.
I wrote another
I
song
let him-
called the Reality. That like the idea of the music video and the idea of the song is that like I grab onto like a door handle. And gravity stopped working, and I'm just like floating
Dope
away.
story.
And I'm trying to like hold on to the handle to keep myself on Earth, but it fucking breaks. So I'm
Y'all
like,
gonna shoot a music video?
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
We actually Tanya Churchill again. Shout out Tanya Churchill. Follow her on Instagram.
Weezy.
She's the one who actually put together the artwork for what we're gonna put on the shirts and all the merch and everything.
The concept of the picture's dope.
And
though.
the concept of the picture is fucking amazing.
So it's like you're falling away,
It's like I'm floating away from Earth.
but your clothes are
basically.
blowing
And
this way.
Yeah, and so I was working on that song, and it was just some bullshit, and I was like, whatever about it. And then I showed him, and he was like, yo. And then Mr. I-35, which if y'all look him up,
What's up, big bro?
huge
Love you,
fucking
dog.
producer. Shout out to him for blessing me with some like, he got me some.
Yeah, we got Mr. Lucci, Pookie.
He got me some.
ESG, Kila Calion,
Some G
feature
Unit.
Charlie
He's got me
Boy.
a G Unit feature coming up. That's gonna be on the
Yeah,
album and
nice.
stuff like that.
We just-
So,
yeah, he
but
blessed
so
us. My
I-35
big
comes in, and he's like, you know, he's done like several mixtapes with like Charlie Boy and ESG and all those guys.
DJ Smalls
And
shit.
he fucking showed him that Reality song, and 35 was like, yo, this is it.
This is it.
And like,
You
I
have
was
3
like,
of those though.
this
Well, I'm
is
so
it.
excited. I'm so corny. I never got behind nobody musically in my whole life like this.
Dog, like, okay.
I feel like I'm so proud,
like-
right?
it's like that
This motherfucker
moment.
waited in the shadows for years while me and Whitney like
then
rap.
Lurk
And this
came
motherfucker mad as fuck, like you man, on that mic, I'ma eat all y'all.
Yeah.
Right? And so like, yo, life's weird. It puts you in a position to be where you're
I wasn't ready yet back then.
Dude, hold on. Never done this before. I need a piss break real quick.
Go ahead.
You guys gotta carry the show.
Yeah.
Can you play some beat? Let's rap.
Let's play Tape
Let's
D.
see if I got another one on here. Hold on.
Why don't you play Tape D? A little snippet of the album there.
You can go ahead. Do it.
But
Yeah.
What is it called?
Tape D. It's
Is it on YouTube or?
yeah.
it's
you can
we
look
did
it
a
up
song
on
in German.
Yeah. It's
We did a song in
Golden West with
Swedish.
What is it called?
Just
T Perdi, like TEPERDI.
Like I miss you in Spanish.
Oh, okay.
T Perdi.
T-E.
Pierre Bourne Johnson.
T.E.?
the third.
Yeah. T-E.
45, 6'2", 37.
Oh, okay.
14,
type in Chase's
you're gonna
home,
type in
too.
Chase's home, and then you're gonna 47 too.
That one?
Yeah, that's it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
We just signed the lease on our third shop. My
Shit's
assistant
so
went to
fire.
customink.com to get new uniforms
so
with
I
all
rub
the
my nose.
locations.
Something me and
He
Chase
found
put
great
together.
product.
They can hear it? Y'all can hear it?
I look like I'm 47 years
And now my days again, my nights alone. And 2 years and still you are gone, gone, gone. Guess I'm still holding on. You drag my name through the dirt, somehow it doesn't hurt though. I guess you're still holding on. Holes in your story, hard letting the truth leak out down, and I know. Didn't think I'd make it this long. You didn't think I was this strong. You were so wrong.
Let us know what y'all think in the comments.
And as beautiful as you were, it was overshadowed by your love for yourself. But it's just a way. I lost you in the Gulf of Mexico, and you just drifted away. Yeah, yeah. And if I ever know I'd say for the things I said to you the way I did, I quit right now and let me drown. Yeah. And I'm stone drunk down in Mexico. Don't know if I'll make it home. Don't wait up, don't bother blowing up my phone, cause I've been gone for hours and hours. See, I was sipping tequila with Ninas Bonitas, balling on these fuckers like La Liga, eating up they lunch, smashing on them like they migas. Say you don't mind, but you salty like Sarita. Now you yelling at me, who the fuck Maria? I don't give a fuck, I'm on my way to go see her. We gon' go loco in Cancun with a two-seater. She gon' bring amigas, they can't wait to meet us. I lost you in the Gulf of Mexico.
Okay, relax, this is a banger.
Just drifted away.
The mix, the lyrics.
Drifted away, wait. And if I ever knew I'd pay for the things I said to you the way I did, I quit right now and let me drown. I lost you in the Gulf of Mexico, and you just drifted away. And if I ever knew I'd pay for the things I said to you the way I did, I quit right now and let me drown.
Yeah, that's online everywhere.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Pink eye in this bitch.
Yeah, Tay Parody.
Little pink eye.
Y'all can check that out online, Spotify, YouTube.
badass,
There's a
dude.
lyric video.
Tight.
Add it to your TikTok videos. Add it to your Instagram reels.
Add it to
Yeah.
your medication in the morning.
Yeah.
Brush your teeth to it.
Anything.
Put it right next to your suppositories.
Yeah.
And your,
Yeah, shout out Reuni Beats for making a beat. Shout out Chris Lock with an E at the end of Lock for making
Chris Lock.
for engineering the mix.
Chris
He's
Lock.
He's got a pretty good show called The Bricks.
The Bricks.
Y'all should check that out.
Bad motherfucker.
He actually just had man.
Can you say, oh, snap?
Real trap shit. Trapaholics. Damn, son, where'd you find this? Your mother doesn't love you, volume 2.
right?
Volume howdy?
My mother doesn't love me, volume 38.
Oh, man. Hey, dude. It's been a fucking good time. I hate to cut this
Yeah,
off.
man.
No,
already,
you
man.
did-
I feel like we
No,
could be here
man.
forever.
I'll throw
Yeah,
up for
I
absolutely.
appreciate you guys.
We were born for this shit.
Yeah, I'm
We
gonna
love this shit.
include links to all y'all stuff in the once I release the audio podcast, which should be out Friday.
Yeah, man. Y'all show us some love because we trying to get up out the sticks, bro. And we gonna take y'all with us. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I have like an orange, like I have a vision of like an orange Taurus from like '98, and I'm gonna get one day. But
I just want to be able to afford to pay my rent.
I'm kidding.
What's with the little what's with the little buffalo emoji?
Good question. So Buffalo, I love Buffalo. I'm so glad you asked that because I fucking hate telling people this and bringing it up myself because it makes me look douchey. So Buffalo, out of all the animals in the animal kingdom, all of them, every single one, the buffalo is the only animal that when a storm is rolling in over the horizon, they run straight to it and through it to get to the other side faster. So like that's what my dog.
You know, storm chasers do that too.
Yeah, they are. You're right. One's
Yeah, but humans.
One's
suck.
named Derek and one's named. So, look.
You have buffaloes?
Do I?
Yeah.
Have them?
Yeah.
I wish, dude. That'd be sweet.
Or do they only grow like in certain parts of?
There's like I have 2 buffalo trees when I was a kid, and they
We're listening to your story.
buffalo. I said I have buffalo trees, and I was just kidding.
I was gonna wait for you to finish your story so I can use context clues.
I want a buffalo so bad. The coolest buffalo in Texas right now, his name's like Lightning Medicine Cloud. It's like that's his fucking name, right? The buffalo, but he's an albino buffalo. I know, the fucking cornball. See,
Why is it always got to go back to white?
he's I said
Right.
albino. No, I wish I had
like giving
melanin,
him a
bro.
hard time, bro.
No,
I
white
love him so
white
much.
people, we die at like 45 from heart attacks. So we have
He's
no
so
melanin.
narcissistic. It's gotta bring it back to the white guy.
Just gotta get it back to the white.
He's like, if anyone hasn't noticed, I'm the only white guy in here now.
You can't put yourself in my shoes.
All right, bro. Hey, thank you so much,
Yeah.
man. I love you and what you're doing, man. It's amazing.
again
I'm
for
sorry
having
I was
me.
obnoxious and talking.
Chase is normal. Check him out.
With no A in normal. ChaseISNORML on Spotify.
It's like Juice WRLD, but Chase is normal.
Yeah, it's like Juice Box.
Yeah. And Kai.
Yeah, Golden Lisp at X instead of the O. We got those fucking weird names that aren't easy to spell, but
We cried too much too.
that's fine.
I didn't cry today or yesterday. Oh, yesterday I did.
Cool, man.
Girls
Congrats.
appreciate a man who can cry.
Hey, appreciate you, doggy.
That's all I do is cry. Nah, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna go home and masturbate and then cry right
Appreciate
after.
everybody for watching. Kai, Chase, my name is James, and we'll see you back here again next week. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah,
I really appreciate you, dog.
sure.
Seriously, thank you for letting me be obnoxious.